Hello everybody, Jason Basin here, and we are here in the morning just after 7 o'clock, and we are going to the record fair in Genk, the mines there. Okay, see you later. Hello everybody. In the meantime, I've arrived at Genk, but it's still a walk of 53 minutes. I hope my tongue don't comes on the ground when I arrive there. So, but I saw about 45 minutes to go to the place of the black gold. Alright, see you later. And then my battery ran low. Welcome, this is Jason Basin. Before I begin to talk, I would like to thank especially Steph and he for taking me back to the station of Genk, so I didn't have to see for a bus or I didn't have to walk back to the station of Genk. So guys, really nice, thank you very much. So I went this morning at 6 o'clock. I rose from my bed and I prepared myself. Also my little dog Tina, she went with me. I asked permission. It was granted to me, but I had to carry her inside, so I understand that. So I woke up at 6 o'clock and I was back now at 5 o'clock, so 11 hours I was underway also at the building and for my way back. My way back went a little bit faster than going to there. So today I decided, it was all calculated because I arrived there just about 9 o'clock, just before 9 o'clock, and the building there, the fair, opened at 10:30, so I had more than 1 hour and a half to get there. So I said to myself, I didn't see a bus, it was all desolated, so I said to my dog, let's go, we go on foot. So that were the last images when that you saw when I was on foot there, and I was rather close to the target, but unfortunately my battery ran low. Afterwards I could start it up again to send my wife a message, everything is fine with me, and afterwards now he worked again. A little secret battery there in my cell phone. It's strange, but he was totally empty, and I went home. I could text my wife and could send her pictures. It's strange. So I went there in Genk. I made a little paper with records that I searched. Also I searched albums like The Dark Side of the Moon of Pink Floyd, also from Red Zebra. I had records. I had another record that I had in mind, but I said to myself, I don't know if I will find it. That was the record of Insects and Stress, very colorful. I have already album of Insect, very nice. So I tell you at the end of this video if I could find this record. Okay, let's dive into the findings, into the records that I bought and find. The first one is one of 4. They did a promotion, 4 records for 10 euros. This is the first one, Jimi Hendrix with Curtis Knight. If I see such a record for such a good price, I cannot pass it, Jimi Hendrix. Then we have Status Quo on the level with the fantastic single, I have the single, Down Down. Then a compilation in Dutch, Boos blijven, Staying Angry, with La Vie est Belle are also on it. Also a man which name is big here in Flanders, Wim de Krane. Really nice compilation. I had it in the past, now I have it back. This one was also one of the four for 10 euros. I had it also before, the soundtrack of Easy Rider, my favorite film of all times. Easy Rider. And with nice music from Steppenwolf. Also the Jimi Hendrix Experience, or with a track on it, If 6 was 9. Then the records I had also before, I bought it back today, very wonderful. I follow the guitarist Billy Duffy, that's it, from the Cult. This was their very nice record, Dreamtime. On this album we have the very nice single Spirit Walker, really nice. I had it so also before. Then I must show you something very nice. I saw today a man who sold a lot of Hawkwind records, but I saw it was not with Lemmy on it. But then one of the last records that I saw was this one, Hawkwind, the Hawkwind collection, 2 albums, really nice. And I opened it on the train, I watched it, what's inside. This is the inside, isn't that wonderful? And indeed, who do we have here? That's Mr. Lemmy Kilminster. Very nice, or Kilmister, very nice. So in his time with Hawkwind, check out Silver Machine with Lemmy singing it on YouTube, very nice. Hawkwind, I did not yet had something of Hawkwind in my collection, so I'm looking forward to listen to this really nice double album. Then I could find another record of the Velvet Underground for my collection of the Velvet Underground. I collect their albums. This is an album, the Velvet Underground. It's the book on the cover. That book was the inspiration for Lou Reed to name their band the Velvet Underground. On this album we find demo tapes which were recorded on the apartment of John Cale. That's in Ludlow Street, the lower of Manhattan, so in New York. And there are also 2 live tracks on it from a concert they gave in April 1967 in the Gymnasium in New York City. I have another record of them with live tracks, and I think it's in the Gymnasium. Maybe it's from that same concert, those 2 tracks. And looking inside, is there something extra here? No. Then a record I had before, but in the new version with double album. This is a single album, the Stooges. I controlled it with Discogs, and it seems that this is really 1969 records on Elektra. So I'm very happy with it. the Stooges. It was on my wish list, so I'm happy I found that. Then I saw a record of the Bollock Brothers. I collect the albums of the Bollock Brothers. I saw this one and I thought it was 12-inch, but no, it's a full LP, the Dead Sea Scrolls. Really, really nice. I will certainly listen to it still tonight. I will listen to it. Another nice find. I am a big fan of Alien Sex Fiends, and I could find this full album. I first also thought it was a 12-inch, but no, this is acid bought, the full album of Alien Sex Fiends. On this one we find the EST Trip to the Moon, one of my favorite tracks of Alien Sex Fiends. Then maxi that I didn't had of the Sisters of Mercy. I have already a lot of records of them, but this one was not yet in my possession. The Sisters of Mercy and the maxi Walk Away, Poison Door and On the Wire. Really in very nice condition. And then a band I like very much, the Stooges with Iggy Pop. I could find this one for a very, very good price. Live at the Whiskey A Go Go. I already looked to the tracks. There are only 6 tracks on it. There is only also the song She Creatures of Hollywood Hills. I have had a live single from the Stooges, but I sold it in the past. I regret that, and I think it's maybe this version from this album, Live at the Whiskey A Go Go, from that concert. But the Stooges, it's good. I collect also the albums of the Stooges, so the records of the Stooges, it's a nice addition. This is first record of a band that is not in my collection until now. Now I have the first one, and I think other ones will follow, of the legendary Pink Dots, Faces in the Fire. Really nice album cover, and at the back also really nice. It's a sort of a mini album. There is the track that I know, Love in a Plain Brown Envelope. Edward Caspel and his band. It was released on Play It Again Sam Records. Legendary Pink Dots. I will listen to it and I will like it, I think. Then I came across this record. I said to myself, do I have this album already? I had it in the past and I bought it back. I think maybe I sold it back, and then do I have it now? I didn't know for sure. So I said I will buy it because when I don't have it, it is a nice addition to my one pill record I have there. But I came home and I controlled it, and I have already this record. So I will try to swap on Facebook group. I will try to swap it for another New Wave Records. I have placed it when I came home directly, so soon someone will have this record, and I will have, I hope, a nice other New Wave record. But it's a really nice record, live in Tokyo, Public Image Limited. And we come to the end. Did I find Insect and Stress? Yes, I did. there was a man on the fair. He has heard, I think, that I asked to sellers, do you have insect and stress? Do you have insect and stress album? And he saw me, he passed me by on the fair. He said to me, there is a lady there from Germany with long hair. She says that she has insect. And so I searched her. I went to her, but she talked to her husband. And then I said insect, and he said, yes, you must look there in search there. I searched there, and wonderful. The album that I wanted to find today, I found it. Really, really nice. This will be the first record I will lay on my player tonight. The Insect, that's Mario Varewijk and Erik van Montergem. Erik van Montergem, who makes music with Dirk Evans of the Clinic as Absolute Body Control. This was his project at the end of the 80s, 1990. I saw them live, I think it was 1990, together with Vomito Negro, and there was also that band from Sweden, really good also. Their name escapes me, but it was really a really nice evening, and of course with Insect live. This is, they have, that I know, 3 albums. I have 1 album, this is the other one, Stress, and I have also the first album, We Can't Trust the Insect. That one I still search, and I will find it soon on the next fair. I hope so. When I go to a big fair, I hope to find it, their first record of Insects. So I hope you liked it. This was my trip to Genk, to the Thor building, Thor Park Central. To the organization, I would like to say, when I arrived there today, and together with a lot of other people, about 15-20, we all searched for the entrance. So there were people at some entrance, but that was for the museum. There was a cafe. I asked the lady there, then we asked it to another man, and then finally we arrived at the side of the building through a glass door, and then we must take some stairs to the first floor for the fair. But I don't see placards, nothing, so that's a little bit a problem. When you organize some fair like that, maybe the people who live around will know how that building is constructed, but we from abroad and from other towns, we don't know where to go when we arrive there. So next time, next year, just see to do some indications that we find your fair very quickly, because today we have lost there 10 minutes, 15 minutes before we could find the entrance. Thank you very much. Okay, this was my trip to Genk. Other videos will follow with other trips. Stay tuned. Bye bye.